Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do a video for the pre-sale that is happening today for MoonShare, the reward token for the lending protocol coming from the guys over at MSS, Mint Stake Share. Very, very exciting times, guys. Again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. We now have an opportunity to cash out, right? Lock in profits without having to sell MSS, which is pretty awesome. So the sell pressure will significantly decrease. And what'll happen is, or at least on paper, it should solidify the price, right? It should harden the price, and then we can start moving that price up. Or even if it doesn't go up, if it just trends sideways forever, right? We're getting 2% a day from the Mint Stake Share protocol. It could be happy, happy days, especially as we start to move into what many are calling the next bull run, right? And here we have Bitcoin over 100K. Huge, huge milestone, guys. I don't know if it might dip back under, who knows? But the fact is that there is a new all-time high for Bitcoin. I think it hit 103K last night or something like that. Exciting, exciting times. And again, if you have during the next bull run a protocol, an ecosystem actually, not a protocol, an ecosystem like what these guys are putting together, where you have a 2% a day contract along with a lending protocol. I mean, it could be significant, right? It could be very, very huge. Now, of course, just speculating there, can't guarantee anything. Let's jump into this update. Of course, not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you are going to jump into the pre-sale tonight or, get into mint stake share or lending or anything really that I talk about, please do your own research and due diligence. Know that there is risk involved, guys. Okay. This is crypto. So again, if you're going to get in, you should only be putting in what you can afford to lose. Also follow me on Telegram. I'll leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So, real quick, guys, before we jump into the pre-sale, you see here Mint Stake Share. Again, just doing its thing. Again, the price of the token will go up, it'll go down. Once lending launches, I really think the floor, there's going to be a hardening of the price, which is awesome. And again, like I said before, if it doesn't even go up, if it just trends sideways, right? If it just kind of goes sideways and you're making 2% a day, there's a ton of profit to be made, right? A ton of profit to be made. So you can see here we're earning about $3,400 a day, give or take. Again, that number will fluctuate along with the price of MSS. But I know that the lending protocol is going to support the price of MSS, guys, as we move forward. So let's head on over here. This is the countdown clock. Let's take a look at the countdown clock right here. Now, again, there's going to be 2 million tokens up for grabs. Um, Price of the token is 7.5 cents. And here's the countdown clock. So approximately it's 7 p.m. Eastern, right? Now, again, I don't know what time that is in your area. You're going to have to check that out. But 7 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be able to, uh, you know, buy these tokens. Now, again, you got to use BNB. So make sure you have BNB loaded up in your wallet. The max buy is 10 BNB. Now, again, you don't have to do a max buy. I'm going to do a max buy, right? I just loaded up this wallet here with 10 BNB, right? So we're ready to roll here. And again, once the countdown clock, hits zero, head on over here. Again, if you're on our team, you can choose my name here as the ambassador partner, and you put in here how much BNB you want to put in, and then it'll show you here how many MoonShare tokens you'll get. This will be clickable, I'm assuming, right? Right now it's not because the pre-sale hasn't started. This will be clickable, and then you can go ahead and get your tokens. Now, again, be there in front of your computer, right? Or wherever you're doing this transaction, get there early, make sure you have your BNB ready, be ready to increase the gas fees if you have to, just to make sure the transaction goes through. But yeah, you'll be able to get a piece of the 2 million tokens that they're putting up for the pre-sale. So real quick, guys, again, you might be saying, well, why should I get into this pre-sale? Why should I want to get MoonShare tokens? Well, let me kind of attempt to kind of break this down in a very simple way. Okay. Now some of you guys are like, man, this does not look simple, right? Well, I'm going to try to simplify it here for you guys, okay? One thing I would definitely encourage you to do between now and 7 p.m., right, is get a hold of these documents. Again, you can actually get these documents right here, right? Click right here, and then just go through the documents, right? I think this will give you a lot more detail than what I'm going to show you, because what I'm attempting to do is maybe simplify or abbreviate, uh, kind of quote unquote dumb it down so you can get a broad idea of why you should get MoonShare tokens. But as far as details and how this all works, of course, nothing's better than going through these documents, right? So let me go here, okay? What is Moon Yield? Okay, Moon Yield is the name of the platform. It's a DeFi platform that lets users access liquidity, earn rewards. I think I put that in twice. Earn rewards and maximize their holdings without selling their crypto assets. Why Moon Yield? And again, this is straight from their documents. Again, you can access interest-free loans as opposed to a loan from a bank where you're paying an enormous amount of interest. Right here, you have the opportunity to get interest-free loans. Gives utility to the MSS token, which is great, right? That's a big reason why they put this together. It also gives you an opportunity to participate in lucrative passive income opportunities, which I'll show you here in a second. You can participate in the stability pool to earn rewards, and it's forked from uh, Liquidity, right? Liquidity. It's another platform that's been out. I believe there's millions and millions and millions of dollars in that platform, trusted and secure. So again, this is just a fork from that. And this is what I like, designed for sustainability, right? I like things that potentially can be around for quite a bit. Now, of course, we can't guarantee anything. We don't have a crystal ball, right? But I like to get into things that potentially can be around for quite a bit so we can earn for a long period of time. Now, if you're on our channel, you know that I like to jump into, degen plays every now and then. There's things that I jump into that pay 5% a day. I've even jumped into things that have paid out 10% a day, right? And sometimes those things are, you might have a unicorn platform that runs for quite a bit, but for the most part, those are short term in and out type of plays, right? I like to get into things that potentially can be around for quite a bit. And this is what, you know, mint stake share and moon yield, what I see in it, right? Long term opportunity. So why participate in the pre-sale? Because you're going to be able to get MoonShare tokens. What can you do with these MoonShare tokens? You can deposit them for a time lock duration, right? You lock them in for whatever, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, et cetera, et cetera. And because you're locking them in, you'll be able to earn, especially if you get in early, right? Competitive APRs. Now, what's the benefit? As I mentioned before, earn MUSD from protocol fees that can be claimed periodically. And what can you do with MUSD? You can trade it, stake in the stability pool, which I'll show you here in a second, and or sell for profit. Remember I said we can now, lock in profits, aka cash out without having to sell MSS. Now, I'm not saying that we're not going to be able to sell MSS. We're still going to have the ability to do that. But if you want this to run long term, you can take your profits from MSS, throw it in here, get MUSD, and that you can sell for profit, right? Again, there's a lot of different ways you can, play this game, lots of different strategies. I'm just kind of giving you a very simple rundown of why you should get the tokens, right? So again, you can stake them, earn MUSD, and then again, you can take your MUSD, sell it for profit, and or put it into the stability pool. And again, why do you want to get into the stability pool? Well, if you deposit MUSD, here's what happens. You deposit MUSD, which is used to absorb debt, right? If and when this happens, you receive MSS. So you'll be able to earn more MSS. Some of you guys are saying, well, I have a lot of MSS already, right? Well, there's nothing wrong with getting more MSS, right? Because if you get more MSS, well, here's what you can do with it. You can stake it back into the 2% a day protocol, right? The mint stake share platform. Or you can put it into the lending, right? Which I'll show you here in a second, and you can earn MUSD. What can you do with MUSD? I just told you. You can stake it, you can, throw it back in. It's like a circle of profit, right? It's just a cycle where you can just have this perpetual profit machine, right? Profit wheel where you're taking, you're earning from one part of the ecosystem and throwing it into the other, and then it just perpetually continues to go, right? You can take your MUSD and sell it for profit, as I mentioned before, right? If no liquidation happens, you could remove your MUSD, right? All of it, and you'll also receive rewards. Okay. By the way, the stability pool pays out MSS and MoonShare tokens. What can you do with the MoonShare tokens from the stability pool? Circle back over here. You can lock them up for a time lock duration again and earn more MUSD, which you can then sell for profit, right? Or, go back into compound back into the stability pool, right? So again, there's a lot of ways you can do this, right? I'm just kind of giving you a basic understanding of why you should get these tokens and then what you could potentially do with them. Now, as we move towards the actual lending, right? You can lend MSS for MUSD, and the MUSD, like I said before, you can trade, stake in stability pool, and or sell for profits. Of course, you're gonna have to repay your loan to get your MSS back. And the higher your collateral to debt ratio, the less risk of getting liquidated. Again, check out the documents for all the details of how this works. I'm just kind of giving you a rundown. Some people might want to just participate in one part of this. Some people might want to participate in two. Some people might want to, leverage all parts of this, this protocol, right? Some people might want to just jump into, let take their MSS that they're earning from mint stake share and throw it in here, right? And they can lend. But again, there's going to be a lot of different ways we're going to do this. I'm going to be doing all of it. Like I'm going to be participating in all of it. But it all starts with the pre-sale tonight. Okay. It all starts with the pre-sale tonight. Well, actually, it all starts with getting MSS if you like, right? If you're bullish on MSS, get you some MSS right now, because again, as that price can potentially go up later, you're going to wish you got it at, these low prices. But again, it all starts with getting into the pre-sale. Okay. So again, get you some BNB, get ready to get in so you can get some MoonShare tokens. Again, once this countdown clock runs out, um, it'll be go time, right? So very, very exciting stuff, guys. Again, this is something that they've been talking about and we've been talking about for several weeks. And here we are, pre-sale happening today. And you know, right around the corner, they're gonna launch the protocol, and it'll be, exciting times moving into 2025 with the mint stake share 2% a day contract and this working hand in hand. Again, it'll be powerful. Now, some people say, well, can I just get into mint stake share? Yeah, you can. You can just do, if you want to do that, you can. But like I said, how'd you like to have an opportunity where you can earn 2% a day, take your profit, right? Instead of selling the MSS token and really, tanking your own. I don't want to say tanking. That's probably the wrong way to to put it, right? Because I'm not trying to bash anybody that sells, right? Because if you need to sell, you need to sell. But how'd you like to earn 2% a day, right? Take the MSS that you're earning and then throw it into Moon Yield, right? And then participate in all these different ways you can do it without having to sell your MSS token. You can sell and lock in profits in MUSD, right? And then you can just continue and continue and continue to grow your position, right? Continue to grow your position, and the price of the token solidifies, right? And maybe it'll go sideways, maybe it'll go up, who knows, right? I don't know. But while that's happening, you're earning money from Moon Yields, right? Pretty awesome, right? Pretty awesome. So anyway, get ready for tonight. I'll leave a link down below. Very, very exciting times. Get your B&B ready, and yeah, stay tuned. I'll give you a couple more updates, I guess, throughout the course of the day as we get closer to the pre-sale time. Plug into their Telegram, that way you'll get information, because they're always going to be, they're always putting out updates on their Telegram as well. And yeah, let's go make some money. Peace.